Welcome to another episode of the Tjhoko Paint Celebrity Series. And with me today is Nadia Horn. Nadia, it's lovely to have you on set. Please tell us what you are currently busy with. We know you are a hit in the beauty industry, but tell us what your current projects are.
Thank you for having me, Nadine. Well, my current projects are literally just day by day creating people's positivity, enhancing their beauty, enhancing confidence. And with that, I create obviously my artwork, my lashes, my hair extensions. It's basically what we're going to do with Tjhoko Paint today is taking something that doesn't have any beauty that some people may throw aside, not care, it doesn't maybe feel positive, and revamping it into something new, something beautiful, and something you might put in front of your doorway where someone can actually see it again. So it's literally uplifting something new from the old.
Oh, that is amazing.
Yeah, it's
I think if you can get that and those attributes within yourself and also apply it to something else,
Definitely.
and the value of creating something,
Yeah.
and the sense of self-worth
Yeah.
that it creates. I can't wait to
I'm
be
excited.
creative with you. What we are going to use today are these plain and simple superwood round boards. And if you look at them, it is almost imagineless.
Definitely.
You can't imagine what can be done with them. But I'm going to be the tool of inspiration to inspire you to be creative.
It's literally like painting a face. You know, when clients come in at my studio, you have this bare face, no makeup, no features. And then when you take the makeup, you apply on, you bring out that structure of bone, the eyes, everything. So it's basically the same. I'm working on a canvas and we're going to do the same today.
I'm so glad.
It's cute.
And that you have that frame of reference.
100%.
Okay,
Yeah,
now let's be
absolutely.
creative. The first step is we are going to use a Tjhoko color, David. So Tjhoko is focused on job creation and empowerment, and David is named after one of our employees.
How beautiful.
It's an antique white.
Nice. See? So each paint has a name of each worker. How
And
nice.
even more than that, so we're a family business, but our employees also is like family to us.
Definitely.
So it's named after employees, it's named after
Yeah,
clients,
absolutely.
our dog, our children.
Yes.
So it's just an extended family.
Yes.
We might also need a Nadia.
Have to, absolutely. Red, copper, the copper color, please.
Love it.
Yes.
Love it, love it,
Yes.
love it. So I'm going to decant some David for us in this paint tray.
Perfect.
And then we are going to use a foam roller. So I'm just going to distribute it nicely, evenly everywhere.
That's all over.
So when we work with a foam roller, we roll the roller through the paint, remove excess so that the paint is evenly distributed everywhere. And then no aggression on your surface. So just gentle roll, but you just enjoy the process. Don't overwork, don't roll too hard, and just distribute the paint onto your flat surface. Well done. Okay, so second coats have been applied.
They have? Yes.
Our boards are dry.
Yeah.
And now what we are going to do, still a very elegant way of transforming a surface, is with stripes.
Yeah.
We are just going to make sure we don't leave it with stripes, so there's more happening later. But something as simple as masking tape can be a tool to create something.
Okay.
So I'm going to just show, and then let me give you your own roll so that you can actually also create while I'm creating.
Perfect. Then we can
Yes.
create together.
Absolutely.
That's right. It's always a thing of finding
Yeah, that's the hardest part.
that outfit for them. No, we got it. You know, a lot of people think because you have long nails and long hair that you can't do anything.
But that's not the case. You're now there to prove them wrong.
Oh yeah, I get down and dirty, paints and all. So it's literally to the side, Nadine.
Yeah,
not
so
to in the
what we
middle.
want to do is we want to create maybe a bigger, but you also the creative of your own surface. So I'm just giving the inspiration.
We're getting
and
ideas.
you do what makes you happy.
Perfect. Perfect. Now, Nadine, tell me, I am in the process of changing up the studio. Everything
Yeah.
is white now, but I want to go elegant with black and rose gold.
Yeah.
Where do I find Tjhoko paint in the shops?
So with Tjhoko, you can transform any space.
You can
We have 600 outlets nationwide, and we also have an online store. So if there's not a stockist within your area, all the details are available on the website.
Perfect.
You can also order online.
Well, I'm definitely going to go Tjhoko some more after all of this.
We even have a metallic range, which is
Perfect, Nadine.
beautiful metallic Tjhoko colors, water-based with elegant, beautiful, authentic metal pigments that just makes
Gorgeous.
the perfect partner.
So I can bring my rose gold in my black.
I am so
Perfect.
excited for that
Perfect,
space.
Nadine. So that is exciting. There we go. No, and you know what? I'm so excited for this because anything creative gets me so exciting. Last year we did an Adam music video
Yeah.
and I had to literally throw blood everywhere. There was blood on my face, it was red, there were cuts and bruises, it was so much fun. The theme was red lips, rooi lippe in Afrikaans, and
Yeah.
it was the most amazing time frame. I
So we
enjoyed
actually
it.
need to go watch that music
You actually
video.
should have to go watch the music video. It's so elegant, so classy, so beautiful, but it has the most beautiful storyline in it. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Really
Rooi
gorgeous.
lippe.
And the top of color is red lips because they brought out all the red elements. So it looks really nice, really beautiful.
Fantastic. Now I'll definitely go watch that video. We are going to paint on the insides of the masking tape.
Perfect.
So to prevent the paint from leaking in underneath your masking tape,
That is so
first of all, we make sure we wipe extra onto the masking tape just to ensure that it grips properly
Nothing
onto our
goes
painted
in.
surface. And then the next step is to not work with a too wet brush. So what we're going to do, we are going to use our stencil brushes. So you will feel it has short, stiff bristles. I'm going to give you a piece of mutton cloth.
Thank you.
And what I'm going to do is I'm dipping my stencil brush in the first color. This is Maestro. It's actually named after our dog.
It's the dog. Which dog is it though?
It is a Weimaraner,
Oh,
and he
Nadia.
is gorgeous.
Oh, he
Absolutely
is.
gorgeous.
So he got a paint as well.
Yeah, he's a
How
Tjhoko mascot.
cute.
If I walk into the house with a box,
Oh,
and if he
shame.
actually recognizes the Tjhoko logo,
knows.
his entire personality and energy changes. So he starts wiggling his body.
How
He
cute.
runs around with my masking tape. He will grab a brush. He is so much
But
genius.
they know. They know. They
No,
absolutely
he's got
know.
huge
Okay,
personality.
So we are just dipping our little points in.
Yeah.
To the paint.
Remove excess on your
The
cloth.
excess on my cloth.
I actually miss him so much now because I've been away from home for quite a while.
Oh, shame. And do we have to do circular motion?
Yeah, you can also do up and down.
Any way
So-
that's comfortable.
We always recommend to apply more than one coat, depending on the technique and the finish you want to achieve.
Of course. Just to get that blending in all over.
Yeah, so your first paint coat is always the foundation coat. So it needs to be done nicely, properly, evenly. With this, there are no set rules. You can actually just
You can
enjoy
do
the
whatever
process.
and what suits your house, what color your house is.
Exactly. Color is a
everything.
personal,
It is a personal. Yeah, definitely.
and we live in eclectic times, Nadia. You know, there are no set trends,
There isn't.
which allows us to actually be trendsetters
We
more than trend followers.
We are. We literally are, definitely. I've noticed that, especially with my hair color, my nails, my lashes, wherever I go. People do notice how different you are, and they would ask you, where do you do that? Where do you do this? Same with this, they'll ask you, where did you buy it? And you can actually say you made it with piece of plywood, Tjhoko paint, all of that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And something that I've also noticed throughout my journey with Tjhoko, but also working with people, is that sometimes we are so afraid of color. But the moment you see color, like your hair, it's inspirational.
It's so definitely
vibrant.
That is so true. Like, I'll get so many people coming in for makeup, and then they are so scared of walking away from the normal just brown eyeshadows or copper shadows and bringing a little bit more color in. Then you have to explain to them it's how you put them together, how you bring things together that work.
Absolutely.
But it is really true. And as soon as you bounce out that box, then the creation comes in.
How beautiful is that?
It's gorgeous, Nadine.
Okay, now
Absolutely.
the stripes are on, but we do want to create a faded effect.
Okay.
So it doesn't look as solid.
Oh,
And to achieve that, we are going to use a 100 grit piece of sandpaper.
Perfect.
Very lightly, in an up and down motion, the same direction as the lines, we are just going to sand very lightly. So the transfer is cut out. Next to you, there is a bucket with water. Is it heavy?
It is perfectly fine.
If you will put it there for us. Thanks, Nadia. Okay, now what we're going to do, one transfer at a time, we are going to soak in the water. So it's just normal tap water. It is cold. Yeah. You need to feel with your fingers when the glue actually loosens from the backing. So that the front part of the design is the print, and the white part is the backing that has the glue on it.
Okay.
So the front will slide loose from the back, but it takes time. It actually develops in the water. Okay, now let's feel, Nadia.
You can see it
there, but can you see?
You can definitely see it loosening. And you know, you get these exact same transfer methods for nails. Where your nails, you could put a little bucket of water there, you have your art design, it will loosen, and then you have to literally dip your nail in to get that artwork in. So it's nice to see how all elements actually are similar. Yeah, you can see it completely loosening away from it.
So now what I'm doing is
Doesn't matter if you get wetness on the
nothing.
board.
No. Tjhoko has a built-in sealer, so it can get water. And the transfer is also forgiving. So if I need to move around,
Oh, you can play with it.
absolutely. Now I'm holding the top in position. You can help with that. Oh, with that beautiful. And what I'm going to do is the bottom part, I'm going to slide out.
It slowly. How beautiful is that already looking?
And with my free hand, oopsie.
Oh, I see where you say you can play with it.
Yeah.
It's not immediate. Okay.
How beautiful.
Beautiful, Nadine.
Now for the last step, Nadia, will you please just remove the bucket again? Okay, so this now needs to wait to dry. So more or less an hour is required.
Perfect.
What I have here is a board that has dried. I've also applied some handles, but you can actually personalize it and do with it whatever you want.
How you want.
You can hang it, you can put rope handles, you can maybe put feet underneath to have like a cake stand.
Yay!
Yeah. But to make sure that the design sits on the surface and that is sealed on the surface, we make use of Tjhoko Paint's clear glaze, and that actually covers it with a protective layer. Okay, on smooth surfaces like kitchen cupboards, melamine, or glass or smooth metal, we recommend to use a microfiber cloth. But we have actually texture on the surface, and we do have mutton cloth. I'm going to dip my mutton cloth, which is already damp, in my glaze and water mix. I squeeze out excess. So it's nice and damp. I work in a well-lit space, so there's good natural light in my room. And in circular motion, I'm just going to wipe my clear glaze onto the surface, and this also adds a nice sheen level to my entire surface so that the transfer actually just disappears.
You don't see it.
Yeah, you don't see the
Any lines.
glossy lines.
It looks literally imprinted in your board.
And our project is complete.
It looks stunning, Nadine. It actually makes me feel like having a cheese and wine tasting event at my house.
I hope I'm invited.
You'll be invited, definitely.
I don't want to paint, however. I just want to sit and relax.
This will be enjoy. After work, you have to enjoy something. So no, this will be enjoyment.
Nadia,
beautiful.
if you have a message to the entrepreneurs out there, and especially women, what would that message be?
Nadine, I think the most important message for young women is not to be scared to raise your voice. A lot of young women are scared to approach people with business plans or have a say about an idea or actually put things out there. They keep it in. So I feel like you have to put a foot in the door to completely go in. So don't be scared of doing something or starting something. You have to start somewhere to create something. So women are very scared to raise a voice, opinion, or say something. So I would say do that. That's your start.
I so love it. And Nadia, if we want to get hold of you, where would we go?
So Facebook pages are available, either my personal page, Nadia Horn, or NH Artistry Studio is the business page, or even Instagram.
I just love it, Nadia. And if you've enjoyed what you've seen here today, please make sure to follow our YouTube channel, like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications. I need to go because I have a wine and cheese tasting. Come, Nadia.